Hey guys, it's Allison. I hope you're having a super happy day so far. So today I am going to be doing a highly requested video and I totally understand why. So I am going to be sharing all about my major in college. So if you don't know already, I am a student at the University of Florida in Gainesville, Florida. Best university ever. It seriously is such a beautiful place and I've been able to have so many dreams come true come here, and I know I am learning so much, so I'm so thankful for the opportunity to attend UF. But I did have a lot of questions about my major because it is a different one. It's pretty unique and one of the best programs that the University of Florida actually offers. So I am so excited to share all the details with you. So here we go. Okay, a little more background. I am currently a sophomore at the University of Florida, but I'll actually be graduating in the spring of this year. It's about a year from now, so I only have a few more classes that I need to take, so it's going by so quickly. I can hardly believe it, but it's been such a blast so far. So let's get right into it. My major is telecommunication production. That is the specific title of my major. It is under the University of Florida Journalism and Communications College, and telecommunication production basically means television production. Although it is not just that. Within the telecommunication department, there are actually a few different tracks that you can choose from. So a really popular one is actually the news track, which is for students who are interested in pursuing a career in the news. So whether that's being a reporter, journalist, a TV journalist, or, being a producer for a news show, they really focus on news. And there is also one called Media and Society, and they focus more on, how the digital media and the television and just any electronic media is kind of affecting our world and society. And then, of course, there's the production track, which I am in, and the production track really focuses on just all the logistics in producing television and movies and film and all these different aspects. But what I love about my college is that everything within the college is super transferable. And this is super important to me because maybe I won't want to work on a TV set one day. Maybe I'll want to work at a PR agency, or maybe I'll want to work in advertising. It really is limitless because you do learn skills that could be applied in all of those different sectors of communications. So I think that is super valuable, and many of the initial classes that you take in the beginning of college are kind of just the general college classes, like lots of grammar classes and just learning about the impact of advertising and the history of television and just how everything within communications plays a role with each other and bounces off each other. So that has been super cool to learn all about that. And I mean, last semester I interned at a marketing agency, and I work at the agency at UF, which is the advertising agency. We have the full service advertising agency, which is also a great opportunity at UF. I highly recommend applying to be part of the agency at UF. You can I'll link more about it down below if you want to check it out. But I'm the production coordinator for them, so I work with the creative team to, develop these concepts and ideas for the clients. Like, what kind of videos do we want to produce for them? What kind of fun campaigns can we do to bring traffic to their website? Just all these different things that are really, really fun and such valuable real-world experience. So I want to talk about a little more about the actual major. So many of my classes are very, very hands-on. So last spring, I had a class called Fundamentals of Production. And in Fundamentals of Production, you really learn the basics. So you learn about three-point lighting, you learn about rule of thirds, and just all these general terms and rules that will really help you in the production world. And this class was so much fun, and maybe if you watch my day in my life in college vlog, you'll see kind of my day-to-day. I'll actually link that below if you do want to check it out, because that'll give you kind of some insight of what I do in these classes. My final project for that class was to produce a live TV show, which was a blast. High pressure, but definitely a blast. So I've been having so much fun with these hands-on experiences, and so I'm super thankful for that. The class I'm taking this summer for my production major specifically is called Electronic Field Production. And electronic field production, you can tell by the name, is just hands-on. You're out in the field, you are filming, you are editing, you are doing it all. So in this class, it's kind of a little more intense than the last class, naturally. That's usually what happens as you go on in college. But for this class, we have assignments every single week, different assignments that we need to film and we need to edit. So this week, one of my assignments was to film an interview, and then I had to make sure all of the lighting was great in the interview, obviously rule of thirds, and I actually had to use an external microphone, which is a whole thing in itself, and just learning how to do that and making sure you have all the camera settings right to record that audio. It really is neat once you are learning all these things to realize how much really goes into production, whether it's production of a commercial or production of a TV show or a production of a YouTube video. You know, there's just so many things that you're unaware of until you create it yourself. So I've really been enjoying my major, and I definitely would recommend it to anyone who has an interest in television and who has always been drawn to entertainment. That's definitely my case. I've loved just the entertainment industry all my life pretty much, and I used to do commercials and stuff when I was a kid, and I just loved to be on set, and I loved to just be in that atmosphere of a production. And so when I was choosing my major, it almost seemed kind of obvious to me, but surprisingly, when I first came into college, I thought I wanted to be on the news. I thought I wanted to be an anchor or something like that. But as I did my research and just kind of got some feedback from some other people, it changed, and I realized I still wanted to stay in the television world, but I wanted to be more on the production side and just storyboarding and brainstorming and then executing it. It was just really, really cool to me. So I definitely am happy with my major. And again, one of the best things about my major is that it is so transferable, and the communications industry in general is very open to other majors within the industry. And there's so many people who are a testimony of this, that even though you major in something, you could have a job in something totally different. You really never know. So if you are maybe in college right now and you're kind of like, oh, why did I major in this? I don't like it. I don't want to do this anymore. If you still have the option of changing your major, that's probably a good step. But if not, just have hope that you will find what you love. Even if you end up getting a degree in something you're not crazy about, you can still very much find a job that you adore. So I think that's super cool. So I did want to address a couple questions that I got directly after I asked on Instagram if you would be interested in this video. By the way, if you're not following me on Instagram yet, what are you doing? You can follow me down below, and I really get a lot of questions and I ask a lot of questions on my Instagram, so I would love to get in contact with you there. But a question that I got a couple of times was, what do you do once you graduate? Like, what does this major equip you with, and what can you get a job in this major? And that is a really good question, and honestly, I'm still figuring out what I want to do. I mean, I'm sure lots of people can relate to that. It's a mystery to me. I really don't know what I'll end up doing. I definitely love social media, and I love advertising, and I love production. Honestly, I don't think I'll work on a TV set, you know, controlling a camera or editing. I don't think that would really fulfill me. I don't have that passion, although it's something I enjoy. I don't think I could see myself doing it on a daily basis as a career. So even though I'm studying and majoring in television production, it's very possible that I won't have a career in it. And I'm not too worried about it because, again, like I said, it's so transferable. to other industries. I'm currently applying to internships in public relations and advertising and social media, and maybe a couple of production internships too. But if you can apply what you learned in other ways, I think it'll really show to someone who is looking to hire you. If you can do your own research and show that you have a passion for this and just really work hard for it, you really can have a job in anything. So when I was choosing my major, I knew I loved television and just the entertainment industry and creating things that made people smile, which I really feel like television production and just entertainment is in general. I knew I loved that, so that's kind of what made me want to major in television production. And I knew there was nothing else that I liked more than that, so it kind of made it easy for me. I knew I wanted to be in the communications industry. When I was in high school, I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll be a journalist. Oh, maybe I'll be a news anchor. But then once I kind of did my research, which you definitely should do, keep watching videos like this of other people and their experiences, keep, looking at your college's website or your future college's website to kind of see the different courses they offer. Once you do that, you really can get a better idea of what is right. And most colleges have an orientation, and so at orientation I was able to chat with a couple different people who kind of helped me solidify my decision, which was super helpful. But again, regarding what I want to do after I graduate and what can I do with this major, I think the opportunities are limitless. I probably can't be a dentist or a doctor or a lawyer because I have no idea about that, but in the communications field, I think the opportunities are endless. Maybe I'll be a social media manager. Maybe I will work on the Today Show and do set design. Maybe I will work at Disney and help with the shows. I don't know. Who knows? I think it's really just about seeing what opportunities come your way and what you apply for, and there's just so many different things that this degree could result in or help you reach. So that gets me very excited, and I really hope this video helps you kind of figure out what path you're headed to. This major is definitely not for everybody, even though it looks like such a blast, and it is such a blast, but of course it's a blast for me because it's something I love. So I don't want you to get all excited and think you'll really love it if you decide to major in it, because there's a chance you might not if it's not truly your passion like it is mine. So you really just have to kind of sit with yourself, maybe write down what you're really looking for. And another tip I have is to actually maybe Google a job that you're interested in, or kind of look on different websites of companies and find a job description and see what the requirements of that job description are. Maybe it says you have to major in business. Maybe it says you have to major in advertising, That can kind of give you a better idea of what you should be majoring in by seeing what your dream job requirements are. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if I didn't answer any of your questions, please comment them down below. I will try my best to answer them, and I really hope you find what you're looking for and find a major that truly makes you happy like mine does for me. I know it can be a stressful decision and experience, but you've got this. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please make sure you subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'm looking forward to chatting with you next time. Bye!